Hello, it's Katy from Katy Stitched. I'm here with another embroidery video. This video is going to look at detached chain stitch, or sometimes called lazy daisy stitch. I have marked out some shapes on the fabric using my Frixion pen, which will disappear after I finish the embroidery when I put the heat of an iron over the back of my work. So I like to mark my work out with embroidery using my Frixion pen. I'm using 3 strands of embroidery thread. I've got a size 7 needle, and I have tied a knot in the back of at the end of my thread, and I've come up from the back to the front of my work. If you've seen one of my previous videos for the chain stitch, this will seem really familiar because we're going to go back down the same hole that we've come up. And if you do have a knot at the end of your work, just might need to pull it to one side when you're coming back down through to stop your needle from going through the hole. Like with some of the other stitches we've done, like the fly stitch, you want to make sure that you don't pull your thread all the way through. Going to come, like with the fly stitch, back up just at the very top of where you want the curve to be, and then we're going to pop the thread over the needle, pull it into a little petal shape, and then to secure, like with the fly stitch and when we were ending the chain stitch, come back down but not through the same hole. So I'll show you one more time. And come up, and ideally back down through the same hole, or very, very close to it. Come back up just about where you want just below where you want the top of the curve to be. And then to secure, back down the other side. And you can tease your threads to make them sit right. So that's detached chain stitch with it sitting on its own. You can put them together. You could put them together in a circle to make a flower. I quite like to have them together in 2s and 3s. So again, come up and then back down through the same hole. And then up at the top of the loop, and you can pull them tight like this to make them kind of long and skinny, or you can not pull the loop quite as much as I've done here. Sorry, can't see what I'm doing. I haven't quite pulled the loop quite so tightly, which gives a bit of a fuller petal. To do the other side, I'll come up very close, if not through the same hole, very close to the hole that I used before. Back down through the same hole. Up. Again, not pulling too tightly. and then back down just the other side. So I'll show you one more time in a 3 this time. Up and then back down through the same hole. Pulling not too tightly, and then to secure just the other side of your thread, your loop. Okay, so last one, up, back down through the same hole if you can, up at the top of your loop, pull through, and then back down to secure. It's quite a versatile stitch again, because you can use it in lots of different ways to make, they can make petals or leaves. You can pull them, kind of make them long and thin, pull them quite tight, or leave them a little bit looser to make fuller petals. And as before, to finish off, I'm going to run my thread underneath the threads on the back, but without going through the fabric, leaving the loop the second time, going through the loop, pulling tightly. So, detached chain stitch or lazy daisy stitch. I hope you found that useful. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.